is Halloween Haunter here, and welcome back to yet another Halloween video. And in this Halloween video, we're going to be showing the new Halloween City and Party City 2022 animatronics. Now before I start the video, I do want to mention that these were recently leaked. They are not currently on the website or at any stores just yet. These were leaked, and I'm just going to be talking about the leaks so far. So far, there's no videos or prices out just yet, so this is just strictly my opinion after seeing the pictures and what I feel about them and what they could possibly do. So let's go ahead and talk about these props now. Our first item is not really a prop, it's more of just a step pad, which is something you just activate your prop with, so nothing really too big here. But Tekky is making a new step pad this year, and honestly, it looks so awesome. This is definitely one of my favorite step pads we've ever had. I love the design of the pumpkin and just the face overall. It's a pretty cool step pad. I mean, of course, not anything too special there, but I did want to throw it out there real quick. I bet it's going to be around $10-ish, which is not that bad, and overall, I do really enjoy this step pad a lot. Next is this creepy vulture prop. I'm not really sure if it's going to be a static prop or if it's going to have mouth movement or head turning, but regardless, this thing is pretty creepy. I'm not really in the market for it, so I'm not really too interested, but it is not a bad prop overall. Next is a snake prop. Now, I'm not really sure what it's going to do either. It could be like Striking Snake, where it actually like lunges forward, which would be a pretty nostalgic kind of animation and callback, but I don't think I'll also get this one. Not bad overall either, just one I'm not really in the market for, but it does look pretty creepy. Next is this pumpkin head. Now, I'm not really sure if it's going to be like a fogging prop or just a flickering prop, but to me, this prop reminds me of like a Home Depot flaming pumpkin and a headless jack combination. That's what it reminds me of, and honestly, it does look really detailed, and I really do enjoy this prop. I don't think I'll get it, but I really do like it a lot. Next is this baby head on a spider's body. I'm not really sure what the context of this is, but it's definitely very weird. I don't like it, and I bet it just crawls, honestly. I'm not really sure what it would do otherwise, but it probably crawls somehow. I'm not a big fan of this one at all. I think it looks kind of dumb and very weird, so yeah, I'm not really into this one. The next prop on this list seems to be like another Tekky girl haunted doll prop, kind of like Tear Apart Tina and some of the other ones. Basically, from this one, it looks like there's like a little girl hiding her face, and then she pulls down her arms to reveal her scary face, kind of like a Peekaboo Penny situation, except this time the arms move down, not the head. And honestly, I really enjoy this one a lot. I definitely can see myself buying this one for sure if it's on the website. I just love the design of this prop, and I'm just a big fan of the Tekky evil toy tabletop, so I can honestly see myself buying this for sure. Now moving on to more big props, we have this clown fogger. This reminds me of the old ones that SVI made back in the day, and honestly, it's cool to see this idea kind of come back. I'm not really sure if the arms move or not. Like, there's two different angles of the arms and the position. The head definitely looks like it moves like the original ones, and it does, of course, fog. This is kind of like almost like a grave grabber mixed with a fogging prop, which is a really cool twist and combination with this prop that I enjoy. I think this prop overall, it looks really good. I don't know if I would get it personally this year. In the future, I might, just because it'd be cool to own this in the future, but I don't know if I will currently. Right now, I don't know if I'll go ahead and buy it this year, but I really do enjoy it. Now next, it seems that we have some trick-or-treater greeters from SVI. These are very similar to the ones that SVI made last year for the Home Depot in Canada, so it's cool to see them make more this time for Party City. It seems like two kids in Halloween costumes holding the pumpkin pals, and it's really cool because I like the vintage Halloween stuff a lot, so it's cool to see them incorporate that look, plus the pumpkin pals. That's just a really nice touch to add on to this. These aren't really my favorite personally. I like them, but I don't think I would get them at all. But I do like them a bit. I really enjoyed the one in the skeleton costume. That one reminds me of Little Skelly a lot, so I really do enjoy that one a lot. However, I don't think I'll get them. They might have mouth movements, it kind of looks like they will, and probably some head turning like the pumpkin twins from Home Depot. So overall, it's cool to see these characters, but I doubt I'll get them. Next we have, it seems, is a pop-out raccoon. This is definitely Tekky for sure, as I'm sure it's going to use the attack spider motion. But anyways, this idea is super unique because We've never had a raccoon prop for Halloween. I mean, it's not really like a Halloween character thing, but it could be used for Halloween. I mean, there's always that problem with raccoons digging through trash, so I think it is a unique idea to put that into a Halloween prop. It's very versatile. You can use it for almost any theme. I personally just don't really like it that much. It's not a bad idea. I still enjoy it, but I don't think I like it that much to go ahead and buy. But I do appreciate the unique idea. Now we're getting into the really good ones. We have this trick-or-treater boy prop. This prop feels very similar to Limb Eating Zombie Boy and the way it's kind of positioned, and that he was also a little boy prop. However, this one feels a bit different because we always get possessed girl props, but we never get any possessed boy props. Whenever we do, it's usually just a zombie boy prop. But this prop, while it may still be a zombie, it kind of looks more like a possessed boy. So I kind of want it just because we never get any possessed boy props. It would be really nice to have a contrast between a possessed girl prop and a possessed boy prop. This could still be a zombie, which is okay. But if it's a possessed boy prop, I think that even works better just because we never get any of those. So it's definitely one I want to consider in the future just because we don't ever get possessed boy props. So maybe this will be one in the future I get. But so far, I don't think it's going to be one I get this year just because I have others higher up on this list. And I just don't know if I really need it this year. But I'm very intrigued by this prop for sure. Next is the 7-foot clown that you can stake in the ground. I'm not really sure if it's animated or static, but if it's a static, it's basically a Twisted Jack reskin, which Twisted Jack is just a static flaming scarecrow that also staked into the ground, I believe. But this is a clown version, and I honestly love how this one looks a lot. This could also be animated, like have the tongue moving on it, or maybe some head turning. I'm not really sure what they would do with this one, but I really do enjoy this one a lot. I love the face too, like up close. That face just looks so good. The tongue is super long and creepy. It just looks really great. This is honestly one of my favorites for sure. I really want to get one. I don't know if I will, just because I might be on like a tight budget this year, but I really enjoy this one for sure. I would love to get it, honestly. This is definitely one of my favorites. And from here on out, I think all the ones I mentioned are basically my top favorites from this lineup. Moving into my top favorites now, we have this torture box woman prop. This prop looks so eerie, and I'm really glad we're getting more like disturbing asylum props. We've gotten like, evil kid props, some evil woman props, but the last like asylum feeling props we've had were ones like Bloodthirsty Betty and Miss Mercy, and it's cool to see this kind of come back this year with this prop. This prop looks so awesome. I am way impressed with Tekky this year. They really are stepping up their game, especially with a character like this. She has a very similar stance to Electrify Maniac, like her feet look very similar, but then she's got her body kind of wrapped up, and I would think that maybe the motion is some like violent thrashing back and forth. I can definitely see that happening, especially with a character like this, who's all strapped up. This prop just looks super good, and I really want it for sure. I think this is definitely one I'm going to get in the future. I hope this year for sure, but if I can't, it's definitely one I'll get next year because it's one I definitely want to get in the future to use. I just love how creepy it is, and this is definitely one of the best props this year so far. The next prop on this list is the Rising Woman. Now this prop, unlike the other ones on this list, we've actually already seen. You see, my friend Hauntastic aka Ben got the prototype of this prop. It had a white dress and black hair, and it was supposed to be at Spirit a few years back. Now when he got this prop, he was able to show what it does. Basically what it does is that it rises up and then it starts to shake, and it was such a creepy and cool idea. A lot of people really liked this prop, and was pretty unfortunate this prop never got released. But luckily Tekky is giving this prop to Party City, and now we all can finally have a chance to get one for ourselves. This prop is super creepy. Just the audio and the motion is just so good. This is one I definitely want to get for sure. Again, I might not get it like this year, kind of like the Torture Box Girl. I might have to get it next year, but if I can get it this year, I definitely will try to because I really want one. It's such a cool idea, and I'm so glad this prop is finally getting released. The next prop on this list is the Smoldering Demon by Seasonal Visions, and this guy just looks so awesome. This is basically the awesome version of Baphomet. Now, if you know me, I loved Baphomet from last year at Spirit Halloween. I have him. He's one of my favorites from last year. But I won't lie, this guy totally beats him in terms of design and probably audio, honestly. I liked Baphomet a lot, but my problem with him is that he had pretty basic clothing. Like, he just had the whole robe attire. There was no, like, cool features about him. He didn't have any hooves showing. And it just looked kind of basic for the clothing. But this guy actually has his hooves, and he's got this really cool looking robe. It's like kind of tattered up, but also like in this red color with a robe on it. It looks really awesome. That whole clothing looks just awesome on its own. And then this prop has a tail, which looks really awesome. It's got the devil tail. And then he's got these really nice looking hands. And his face looks so awesome. From the photos, it does look like his head will flicker in some way, which is going to look really awesome once it's out on video. And then it has fog coming out of the horns. That is such a cool idea. We've never really had this from a demon prop before, so seeing this is just awesome. This prop is like a mix of Harbinger of Hell and Baphomet, and I think they combine the best of both worlds. This guy is awesome. I really want to get him, but I already did demons last year. I don't really plan on doing demons for a while, so I do want it really bad, but if it's not something I'm going to use this year, I might not get it right away, but I definitely want to try to get this one as well in the future, because this one is just so awesome. I love this guy a lot. Next is this Popcorn Clown prop made by Seasonal Visions, and this one I 100% see myself buying this year. I really doubt I will not get it. Like, I can definitely see myself going ahead and buying this. I love this prop so much. From the images, it does show that his head will pop up, and he's got mouth movements, which I think is just a really unique concept for this prop. I like clown props a lot, and I like it when they're unique like this. This prop is literally a whole popcorn machine plus a clown inside of it. And I think it's a cool kind of scare there. The popcorn machine looks amazing though. I think that's one of the best parts about it. I've always liked the side kind of themes for clowns, like a cotton candy machine or a popcorn machine. So having that actually made into a prop is so cool. I for sure see myself buying it. The clown looks pretty good too on its own. It looks pretty creepy, but I think overall this prop just looks great. I definitely plan on getting it. The last prop I need to talk about now is the 12-foot clown. Now, this guy might be my favorite Party City prop of the year. It's really hard just because there's some other good ones, but I think this guy is my favorite. If you know me, I love 12-foot props. I have the skeleton, the pumpkin, I plan on getting the witch, and the 15-foot phantom. I even like the Jemmy mummy now, that's 12 foot, but this one is definitely one of my favorites. I am a big clown guy, and I totally expected a 12-foot clown this year. I thought Home Depot would take it first, though, but I guess Party City is going to have the one instead of being at Home Depot, which is fine, too. I don't have a Party City near me anymore, so this is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge for me to get, but I love this prop. This prop looks so great. This isn't like a basic clown design. It's got some really cool colors to it. I just like the classic clown colors to it, and that face looks so huge and menacing. I believe this prop is going to be animated from what it looks like, which is going to be a very interesting touch, especially since we haven't had any 12-foot SVI prop be animated, so this guy is just awesome. I really want to get one. I hope I can. He's for sure one of my favorites, if not my favorite. That pretty much concludes my video on the Party City and Halloween City animatronics and props leaked so far. I'm overall super impressed. This lineup is definitely the best they've ever had yet. I thought last year they started to get really good, but this year they have totally blown me away. This is such a great year for Party City. If there's more stuff gets leaked, I will definitely do more videos on it, or whenever the stuff drops, I may do a video then too. However, for now, this is all we have so far, and I bet they're going to be on par with Home Depot, if not better, and probably on par with Spirit too. This is such a great season for them. If Party City is watching this, then you guys did a great job. I am super excited to see more. That's pretty much it, guys, for this video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.